Hello and welcome to Digital Science Saturday, Magnificent Monarchs. My name is Jacqueline and I'm the Community Science Outreach Coordinator for the Pacific Grove Museum of Natural History. And welcome. Today we are going to be celebrating our very last Digital Science Saturday for 2020. And what a better way to close out the year than with our beautiful, magnificent monarchs. After all, Pacific Grove is also known as Butterfly Town. Today, we're going to be learning a lot about monarchs, but also some of the other very important butterfly species we have here in Monterey County. We are going to explore the monarch sanctuary, learn new ways to help our monarch species and population, and even make a very fun chrysalis craft. Now, before we dive into all of those amazing things, we're going to hear from a couple of our Monarch Sanctuary docents and some of their favorite things about the Monarch Sanctuary in Pacific Grove.
Tama Olver here, Monarch docent at the Monarch Sanctuary Park in Pacific Grove. I volunteer with the Pacific Grove Museum of Natural History, and I talk to people about butterflies. And I was asked to say what I like best. What I like best is helping people find the butterflies. Even when we have thousands of insects here in clusters in the sanctuary, they are cryptic. That's a zoologist's way of saying they're well camouflaged. When they're in their clusters with their wings folded, they look like a lot of dead leaves. So when we have lots of butterflies in the sanctuary, we haven't in recent years, but when we do, people can walk through on their own and not see a single butterfly. I'll never get tired of showing people the butterflies and having them say, "Oh my," yes. They're there with the voices of delight.
Hi, my name is Mary and I've been a docent at the Monarch Sanctuary for many, many years. I've seen the monarchs do just about everything that they do when they're overwintering, including the mating process with the male carrying the female up to the tree to roost overnight. One of the most amazing things that I actually participated in was the 2014 effort to tag monarchs in the sanctuary. This happened really early in the morning, way earlier than I normally get up, and it was pretty cold, like in the 40s, and the butterflies were rendered immobile then. A net on a big stick was placed underneath a cluster of monarchs and given a little shake, and the monarchs all fell into the net. They were then placed into a brown paper bag. Volunteers wearing gloves, which they changed every third monarch they touched, would pull out one butterfly, and it was amazing just how strong they were, that you could really feel the strength in them. We would use a little bit of sticky tape on their abdomens to test for the parasite OE and then stick that on a sheet. We would sex the butterfly, write down that information, put a tag on their wing, which is a tiny little tag about the size of the nail on your little finger. Doesn't seem to impair them one bit. Once we'd done that, we would place them in a second bag in a warm place to warm up, and then as the sun hit the bag, you'd hear the butterflies fluttering inside, and open the bag and out they would all fly. And that was just an amazing experience. Wish you could all get to do that. Thank you.
Aw, that's so cute. Thank you, Tama and Mary, for sharing that. I know one of my favorite memories is not from here in Pacific Grove, but it was from when I was a young child, and I remember driving down this 2-lane highway, probably on a family trip to Mexico, and we were just driving, and all of a sudden there was this huge swarm of butterflies. I'm pretty sure they were monarchs, and the swarm was so dense that we had to pull over and wait for it to pass by. It's one of my most favorite childhood memories. Well, we have a lot to learn and a lot to see today. All of our videos are going to be coming out live at 10 a.m. and will be available to watch at any time you like. We have coloring pages to print out, and also some fun word searches. And don't forget to tune in live at 3 p.m. today, dressed as your favorite pollinator, for a chance to win a very cool prize. We will also be following a tutorial and learning how to make our very own seed bombs. So a seed bomb is a fun little craft that you can use to mix in native seeds so that when planting them in the ground, they're more likely to become viable. Now for this craft, all you're going to need are some native plant seeds, some construction paper or regular paper, even newspaper will work, but it has to be the unglossy kind, a bowl of water, and a blender. And that's all you'll need. So I hope to see you today at 3 p.m. dressed as your favorite pollinator. Thank you and happy Science Saturday!